Welcome everybody, we have a brand new package here obviously in my unboxing channel. The UHD tech channel got now a brand new Xbox One S, obviously it says that in the title, and we were going to take a look what you will get inside the box, and I will tell you why this is maybe better than the Xbox One that's been out for 4 years now, and why this is actually obviously not really a new console. It's just an upgrade to the older Xbox One, which is common to do in the console sphere, because the PlayStation and other companies obviously usually bring out a slim or a light or something similar as a version, which means it means that it will get smaller, not as loud, it will be faster in loading times. Actually, this console got like 2% faster, so it's not really an issue of speed here, even though it got a new processor and GPU. For gaming it's not really faster, that's why in gaming you won't see much of a difference, maybe in the loading times, but otherwise, for example, just in video streaming it's a lot better here, this console, and obviously it's smaller and it's white. So let's just take a look at what you will get when you order it online. I ordered it right away on Microsoft.com. It arrived on the first day that it should have here, and the beautiful only version that it is available in right now, which means it's available in only white, and the 2TB version here, as you can see on the package, there's 2TB on the bottom, it's completely white, and we have a one controller inside the box for $399. It will be also cheaper for $299 or $279 with only 500 gigs of internal storage, but I'm not sure actually if you can upgrade the hard drive as you can with the PlayStation, where it's pretty easy to just put your own bigger hard drive inside, but you can always just plug in an external hard drive. A 2TB drive should cost you around $70-80 by Western Digital, Seagate or other companies, for example. On the side of the box you will see the new things that the console can do, like for example that we can stream in up to 4K and HDR. That's important for the Netflix and Amazon Prime Now people, or obviously other streaming services like YouTube. Then here we have also obviously selected 360 games, Xbox 360 games that still work, and my favorite upgrade for this device is actually that the controller and on the inside the controllers work with Bluetooth. So obviously all your old Xbox One controllers will also work, the same technology is also in here, so they're compatible, but new controllers will be Bluetooth, so you can also easily use these on your Windows PCs for gaming under Windows, which is always a quite nice thing to have. On the back you see some Prime members of the Xbox One family that are exclusive, like the Master Chief for Halo. Then here we have Gears of War, and for example the Forza series, as far as I know, should be also exclusive. But enough talk about the box. Let's take a look what you will get inside for $399, or a little bit less money when you want less space. So we have a little pamphlet here at first. That's the only manual that you will get for how to start up your Xbox. It's quite easy, as you can see here. It's just 6 steps in pictures. Then we have a white box here which should contain a controller and some cables. Let me just put it down on the table right here. Then we have another flat box which should contain a little bit more reading material and also the stand. And the last but not least thing that I will take out of the box is obviously the console, which you can see now right here. And then we have an empty package by Microsoft. So the Xbox One. Let's take off this little protector thing you see on the side. Let's put it down on the table, and let's not continue with the Xbox obviously in the beginning, but let's take a look at what cables, controllers and other things you will get inside the package. So I love this new smell of tech products. So we have first of all a cable. That's again a new thing. Not only they got the console 30% smaller than the first Xbox One, but also they built in the PSU into the console. So this is the only thing that you need to power it up, just a cable. This is obviously the European cable. The American cable would be even slimmer here on the end. Then we have here an HDMI cable, which is I think 6 feet long. That would be standard, and it says actually high-speed HDMI on it. So for 4K it's definitely ready. Then we have 2 batteries. The batteries are nice for the first start of using the Xbox, but I would definitely recommend to use some batteries that you can recharge, like from Analogue, for example. They are the best in terms of how long they last after you recharge them and after how long you will not use them after recharging. And here you can see the new Bluetooth controller, which looks essentially the same with the micro USB here on the top for charging it, and the button for easily connecting. Then we have here the 4 trigger buttons and obviously the same buttons on the front that they are used to. We have a slightly rubberish feeling on the top, and on the back we have some little dots here that will help you have a better grip, and on the inside, as usual, the same connectors as you're used to from your previous Xbox One controllers. Then before we continue again with the console, let's take a look what we will get in here. A stand, we will definitely use that in a minute, and also something to read. I won't focus on the reading material, but obviously you will get 14 days of free Xbox Live trial, which is quite nice because the Xbox experience is usually the best when you have also an Xbox Live subscription to play with other people, your friends, family, and so on. Enough talk about the accessories. Let's take a look on the inside of this still packaged Xbox. You can see that I will just slide it out here. Then we will get a nice white console which looks quite clean, and it's definitely not black, just on the bottom, as you will see in a second. So we have here a huge fan on the top or on the side, depends on how you want to use it, but you can use in this generation the Xbox also standing up. That's why they will give you a stand inside the box. On the front, again, something new is here that we have the USB port, so you can easily connect your accessories, and then the IR blaster with a button here to easily connect your controllers on the front Xbox logo and the DVD drive or Blu-ray drive. Then on both sides you have open fan vents, but there's no fans on the side, just this huge fan on the top. And then on the back you have a lot of ports, like obviously the power ports, 2 HDMIs, 2 USBs, your IR blaster if you want to hide your console behind, for example, a projector curtain, then you definitely need this little guy to extend your infrared ports. Then you have your network and optical audio out and Kensington, so nobody steals your console. So then you can easily just use the stand only on one side. The fan will be on the bottom part, and just stand here the Xbox up like this, click it in, and then you have your Xbox standing on a table, quite nice, and you can just position your controller on the top, for example. It won't fall down, it's perfectly fitted here to fit 3 controllers, or at least 2, but I think 2 is the regular amount that people will have. And then you have your Xbox One ready to go if you plug it into the power and to the HDMI port of your TV, and that's what we will do now, and review obviously the whole system. Not that much gaming, because gaming, as I said, should be the same quality, but more the streaming part and the speed and the sound actually of the system. So thanks for tuning in, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs, and this was UHD Tech with the brand new Xbox One S unboxing video.